This is I guess it's lovey-ish. It's called 8 and 8 plus 18, where we've been and what we've seen. The numbers are based on the number of days, years, of years, months, days since I'm born. That's what those numbers mean, just so you know. I journeyed around the world with you. After all I've seen, I'm now an observer, an astronomer looking out into the universe, out past the solar system, past the Kuiper belts, trying to understand what makes everything, everything.
Yeah.
I fly in airplanes, I jump from airplanes, I pilot airplanes, getting closer to the stars. Molecule by molecule, we originate from stardust, and we are all linked, our bodies form from stardust. But outer space is a violent place. Violent explosions create the stars, and our Earth has earthquakes, avalanches, volcanoes, El Niños, tornadoes, tsunamis, typhoons. And in all this madness, somehow I found you. With you, I've watched solar storms from the Arctic Circle's aurora borealis. I've even seen it dance over Greenland from our window 40,000 feet in the sky. I've seen galaxies collide, I've seen comets smash into planets, I've seen supernova and the death of stars, and in all of that, I still found you. As I said before, I'm only an observer, but I found what I've been looking for. And with these observations, I thee wed. And I'll tighten my grip on your hand as we travel into the night together. And it was so overzealous, my ring flew off my head. And you thought you had enough of the Lincoln stuff, you got one more for you. This one is called Joining the Grave Robbing Crew. I love that name.
Oh, yeah,
He knows it? He knows it? Right. My grandmother's birthday is February 12th. And when I was a toddler, the family would take her out for dinner on her birthday. We would all sing happy birthday to you to her. And instead of singing Grandma, ingenious me would belt out Abraham Lincoln instead. I know Lincoln's not from Illinois, but Illinois is where he's known. I mean, I even have one or two of my custom Land of Lincoln emblazoned Illinois vanity license plates. And Lincoln is known for so many amazing things through his presidency until he died, including attempts on his life. But I also love stories about how people even tried to steal Lincoln's corpse. Because back in 1875, Big Jim Kennelly had a really great counterfeit ring in Chicago, but he had a guy named Boyd, and he made the best money. Problem was came when the Fed actually finally caught up with them, and Boyd took all of the heat. So Kennelly's thinking, wait a minute, I'm not making money hand over fist anymore. I've got to get my plan to get some more dough. And so he came up with an idea. Oh, a wonderful, awful idea. And he met up with goons at a bar he owned, the Hub. And that's when he laid out his plans, that these two guys would kidnap Abraham Lincoln and steal his corpse, and then hold for ransom for Boyd's release from prison. And the goons, Mullen and Hughes, thought this was a great idea, but then they saw someone listening in. You see, this guy, Louis Sweegles, overheard them and asked if he could help them out on this one. And the goons thought he looked like a legit guy, so they asked Sweegles to join their crew, not realizing that Sweegles was actually an informant for the new U.S. agency, the Secret Service, which, by the way, had only been around for 10 years, and the legislation creating this agency was actually on Abraham Lincoln's desk the night he was assassinated. And really, protecting dead presidents sounds like a job that would be for them. So Sweegles brings this over to Patrick Tyrrell, and he was agreeing that catching these men red-handed would be perfect. And really, what a way to cement the Secret Service as a true institution in the United States of America. So that night, Sweegles joined the two goons to go to Lincoln's grave. But they're shocked because it's not even a grave that they're digging up. Lincoln's in a mausoleum, a sarcophagus, and then a coffin. This must be how rich people, or at least presidents, are buried, they think. And then Mullins takes out his axe and he thinks, well, a job's a job. And he was about ready to start bashing everything around to get to Lincoln's body. So Sweegles had to stop him. So he goes, hey, we have to be careful. We don't want to hurt Lincoln's body, and the noise will alert the graveyard owners, giving us less time to run. And so the goons listened to this guy that they thought was legit, and so they opted to break into the mausoleum. And then they just thought they'd try to lift the whole thing up, which of course they couldn't do. The sarcophagus was way too heavy. So now the goons are trying to figure out what to do. So Sweegle says, let me go outside and have a smoke break to think things through. And after he leaves, he signals the secret police, who sneak up. However, one of the Secret Service guys, George Hay, is all stoked, but he's still all nervous, and he accidentally fires his firearm. The goons, Mullen and Hughes, hear the gunshot, and they think, oh my gosh, they've got to make a run for it, even though there's actually more men firing, all from the Secret Service in the dark. And what's really hysterical is that the goons get away, because it takes them so long for the Secret Service to actually get to the grave. The Secret Service thought they really screwed this one over big time. But the thing is, Mullen and Hughes had no idea who was shooting at them. So they just went back to the hub, thinking they'd be fine, which is where the Secret Service found them and arrested them. Now, I'm really sad that in all my 2 years in Chicago, I never had a chance to hunt down the hub, though I'm sure that bar's long closed. And so what if I butted in with Lincoln on my grandmother's birthday? Because with these kind of Lincoln stories, it's still really cool to remember.
Yeah.